murderer has been found guilty of driving drunk. It took jurors a little over an hour to decide that Charles Limbrick was drunk and careless when he crashed into two cars in Colorado Springs earlier this year, seriously injuring a woman. But they didn't convict Limbrick of felony vehicular assault, the most serious charge against him. But as KRDO News Channel 13's Rana Novini tells us, Limbrick's past will be a major factor in his future.
That's right, Heather. At the time of the crash, Limbrick was on parole for killing his mother in 1988. And because of that, the parole board can recommend more time for him in prison. But Limbrick is finding forgiveness from an unlikely source.
Cliff Northam's wife never saw it coming.
She received some pretty severe injuries that she's going to be dealing with for quite a long time.
She was driving through the intersection of Circle and Constitution earlier this year when a car slammed into her. The man behind the wheel was Charles Limbrick. He had a blood alcohol level 3 times the legal limit.
I guess the proper thing to say.
Limbrick was convicted of killing his mother in 1988 when he was just 15 years old. In 2011, after serving 23 years in prison, he was free. We talked to him after his release.
I don't think you have an answer for a lot of the choices and decisions that you make.
Limbrick was given a second chance when his murder sentence was commuted. It took a jury less than 1 hour to decide he should be acquitted of the most serious charge in this drunk driving case.
We knew that with a vehicular assault and that being a felony, it meant more serious consequences for Mr. Limbrick.
Despite his wife's serious injuries, Northam is glad the man who caused them will get yet another second chance.
This should not be a game ender, for his life. I think there's potential there for him to positively affect people with his story. This was a dip in the road, and hopefully he can get back on track after this.
Limbrick will be back in court on December 2nd for sentencing. He can face anything from parole to jail time. Reporting live in studio, Rana Novini, KRDO News Channel 13.
Thanks, Rana.